you know, life is good though, you know. So living life on the intercom. Actually, I was just recording myself, and then the whole thing wasn't even recorded. But anyway, my name is Jonathan Michael Jones. Enlisted Selman Music, Tulian and Tribal Reservation member. Granted a real record deal, granted a real lawsuit. I'm being defamed famous on Facebook. I'm on YouTube too. You know, my name's been promoting good out here. You know what I mean? Google money sign enlisted money sign / money sign Selman Music money sign. Spelled music with a Z and an S. But I like to say my condolences to all the people that's, you know what I mean, been falling victim to the virus. Make sure all the elders stay inside, and all the kids, look after your people. You know, there's testimonies in the Bible that speaks on things like that. You know, that people will be able to take care of elders. You know what I mean, the young, take care of the sick. You know, and by this stuff all bypasses, and you know, being me as Jonathan promotion star, there's things that I go through. Like I said, years ago, 2013. You know, living life on this intercom now, and being able to publicly start releasing myself out there. You know, it's like my life been, you know, on hold for a while. And I freestyle and everything like that everywhere. But being on the radioactive broadband, there's certain things that has made loopholes, and you catch spurts and spells of words and big acronyms and big verbs and big nouns of certain things, and that people try covering these conversations up. And I break them down being defamed famous. But I wanted to let people know, you know what I mean, my condolences to everyone. Make sure everyone wash their hands, wash their face, take showers. And not only that, but make sure you wash when you use the toilet to wipe down your toilet bowls. And later on down the road, you never know, you know what I mean? Views or no views. I made my way out and tread water on this, you know what I mean? I was laying on the bed. And I've been venting things and stuff like that. So now I convert a box that configurates conversations. It starts defaming people. I'm starting to break down conversations in a general manner rather than in a fluctual way. You know, because the more conversation I have, it takes the less burden and strain off of me being defamed famous and making me feel comfortable. But the most important part of this message is I love all y'all. God bless all of y'all. And we all have our own ways of saying certain things, and we all have our ways of getting views. We have our own ways. You know, I'm more social talked about, and rather than in social media right now. But my life's been on hold for 7 years, and a couple more years, good things been coming up for me. I remember when there was nothing but bones on the plate, but now they're starting to add meat, vegetables. They're starting to add certain things on there for me. That, you know what I mean, it's far to even fathom from. But the main thing is, you know what I mean, I'm married. I just got married, and it's nothing like coming into a good portion of life and not be married. You know what I mean? And then being loyal to self and being able to conduct business, you know what I mean, that way, across the table, face to face. And sitting down with situations that will prevail and will happen. You know, but my body goes through things, you know what I mean, just as well as everybody else's body goes through things. But I love all y'all. God bless all of y'all. I'm being defamed famous to that C-19 virus. You know, everybody, I got y'all in prayers. Do the right thing. Groups of 10, everyone. Stay away from certain things that you know that will lead you to being infected or not infected. But if China and them surpass it for 2 months, figure, you know what I mean, United States of America can pass it for 2 months. But then again, the population control. So I got to do my research and study too. So China and them in the last 2 months, we got to look at the population, how much did it drop and how much did it raise and how much did they lose versus United States of America. Because when big things hit big places, they're in the billions. Versus United States of America. So, in the end of all of this casualty, in the end of all of these sudden deaths, or in all of these sicknesses, make sure that God puts everyone together for a reason. Groups of 10 or more, because there's times in this world where it's like it ain't no pick and choose, this top 10 or that top 10. Don't segregate your family out. Oh, you can't come back from promotion, so you can't stay here because we don't want you getting tormented. You know what I mean? You know, certain things in the street like that. But God makes a way when not a way. And whether Christian or not Christian, I'm even look back on this one day. Make sure you use this time and idolize this time, whether you're rich, famous, whether you're a Christian with a bunch of views. Make sure you idolize this time, man, to get to know family members better, get to work relationships out, play family games, get to know one another, get to know mom and dad even more when they ain't at work. Share quality time with one another. Because it's one thing talking about these certain things and these certain stuff going on. We all know what's going on because the government taking care of that because it's broadcasting every day on TV. But the most thing that's important, take this time to spend quality time with your family members, because that's the most important thing that matters in the world. And whether you're locked down 14 days, whether you're locked down 2 weeks, make sure you all spend that quality time bonding with each other, getting to know one another, share the word more, try about each other's relationships. Everybody always say they work too much. Everybody always say they doing this too much. They ain't got time to do this. They ain't got time to do that. All of this and all of that. You know what I mean? Make sure all of y'all shit up there, you know what I mean, people on the world, find some time to bond. I don't care what kind of bond it is. Whether you're doing, you know, some recreational use, whether you're basketball hooping, you know what I'm saying, inside courts, people got inside basketball courts. All this stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? Love each other and love each other. And make sure that, you know what I mean, you guys spend this time well. Whether you're rich or poor, whether you're homeless, you know what I mean? And I don't know why I keep thinking this. I said homeless gonna live longer than others. But, you know, people immune to certain things, you know what I mean? And for the germaphobes, people who are very Germany effect people, like the Germanex type, I feel for you guys. You know what I mean? I don't know why I picture somebody on the couch curled up with holding a pillow and just crying out their eyeballs. But God bless all y'all. I love all y'all. This Jonathan Promotion Star, being D-Fame Famous on Facebook. And I love all of y'all. And like I'm always continuing like to say, hit list not a hit list, suspect not a suspect, set up not a set up. Put in work means put in no work. Chainsaw deals, no chainsaw deals. Restroom deals, no restroom deals. Wooing means no wooing. And you know, all I have to do is freestyle, write, promote, you know, and build my lifestyle to be uncomfortable, not uncomfortable, and everything will be granted to me as long as I ain't killing people, as I ain't robbing people, as long as I ain't stealing from people. You know what I mean? And making my life better. I'm a mega superstar, and I'm known out around about for my promotions, but I'm also known for being covered up and at times going head to head with other people. So, you know, right now I'm defaming Nicki Minaj, famous, and while having this church connected to people, and then they don't understand these things that I go through. So next time when I look back over all my homework and all my information, I'll fall back on this. I hear your voice and I know that you did wrong. It's always stash cash. So I'm going to put this down on there. Church on the Streets, Tommy Barnett, 150 grand and 2 Cadillacs. That's phone number 480-387-7489. And these are just personal memo notes. I go back on my YouTube, listen to my freestyle, listen to my lifestyle, living life on intercom. It's not no more saying This is not that. That's why I said I want to take my time. I want to take my time to abbreviate and elaborate myself. I want to take my time to abbreviate and allow myself to cause this, because everything I do is homework based. Everything, every video that I ever put out, I got homework. All my videos that you ever see me go through, I got passports that came up missing in a bag when I was at Kaz. I was at Kaz one time, and something happened to my baby, and I went homeless on my own. There's certain things that I went through that I'm alive and well today, and had stuff in my bag. I left our bag. You know what I mean? At the time I wasn't worried about it, and my bag got stole, brand new everything in it. So you know what I mean? And there's a picture on this YouTube that I have to go back and I'm gonna remind myself of this one day. And then the passport sitting on that bed. Can't miss it. So, you know, my identity's always fluctuated and messed around. There's people out in these streets right now. You know, I'm in Victorville, stationed in Victorville right now. I'll be promoting. There's people like sitting here. Not here. Not this family. This is my wife's family. These people are Puerto Rican people, so people have been trying to make them sound like other people. People have been trying to, you know what I mean, and you know, that's what I feel, and you know, and it's wrong, and you know, and they're good people. This is my mother-in-law's place, but being in the form of pertaining to getting to the entertainment, I'm clean and I'm sober. I don't do drugs. I don't drink alcohol. If I ever did, you know, I deserve the right to. You know what I mean? I wouldn't abuse anything, but I'm a Christian. But I'm not perfect. But right now, in the time of my life, that's not what I'm searching for. What I'm searching for is to develop, save money, save cash, make something out of myself, 35 years old, and build myself. Build myself better than what people say. So, living life on the intercom. My name is Jonathan Michael Jones, 35 years old. I'm self-made music records. I'm independent. I'm broadcasting everywhere. But at times when I'm not like this, I'm getting the right reception. Because whoever be going against me seems like they like watching me. Or not watching me, or like stalking me, or listening, or hearing what I'm going through. And then basing their life, or like when I'm talking to someone, they say that they're talking through me. Or talking through my neck. Or talking through my face. That's not him saying all that out of his intercom. Oh yes it is. That's somebody else. Then they try to take your place and then try to play this game that I don't play games. Living life on these things on the internet is not a game. It's 24/7. But this is the whole concept of being a promotion star. But yet at the same time, you know, the whole elaborated back to what it was is about the vaccine. It's about being able to bond with one another. Bonding time. Bond because every day is not promised. And this was a tragic thing that was hit. Don't be blaming the president for anything, because the president scrambled up as fast as he can to get all that bread up. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, it's hard to fork money over at a time crisis that was just so happened, because $80.3 million, that's not an even round number. And that's all I'm going to say. I love all y'all. God bless all y'all. I'm being defame famous. California, shout out, love my people back in Phoenix, Arizona. So my 3 kids are, my 3 baby mamas, and I got a new wife here, and I love her with all my heart too, and she loves me too. And you know what I mean. And there's certain things that I know that's present, but then there's certain things that come with loyalty. So you know what I mean. I'm always tell people this. I met my wife out of like love at first sight, rather than having to woo for something that I already have. You know what I mean? There's a difference between that, and that's what I'm gonna leave at. But I love all y'all. God bless y'all. Make sure y'all wash your hands, wash your fingers, and wipe the toilet bowls off when you use the restroom. Cause I seen that nobody said that on the news. Love y'all. God bless y'all. Hey.